Hello everyone, it's my pleasure to give a presentation here. My name is Zhang. I'm a graduate of Guangxi Normal University whose research direction is computer network and information security. The topic of my paper is a survey of cloud service events and their connection. As the PPT shows, my presentation is mainly divided into 5 parts. The first part is introduction. The second part is research skills. The third part is classification. The fourth part is remission from and suggestion. The fifth part is conclusion. Next is the introduction. First, I want to introduce the background of this research. After receiving user service requests, cloud service provider implement their requirements into one or more cloud service jobs, which may have sequence and dependency relationships. Each cloud service job consists of one or more tasks, and there are dependencies among the tasks, which are represented by the DAG of the tasks. After the task is put into operation, one or more instances will be generated. Since there is a dependency relation between tasks, instead of two tasks with a dependency relationship must have a dependency connection. It would be helpful to trace the source more accurately if we could point out which instance the connection is caused by, when it ends, and the type and strength of the connection. This paper summarizes the research figures of cloud service events and their connection mainly including. Firstly, this paper reviews the research state of cloud service events and their relation. Secondly, summed and giving a classification of cloud service events and their connection from the current state of affairs. Thirdly, it points out the common problem at present is interpreter labeling. Finally, the research approach of cloud service events and their correlation are suggested. That is the research status. The relevant research status is summarized in 2 sections. Discuss would service events and discuss the connection between cloud service events. For the lack of label data in abnormal interaction, paper 2 presents and implements the abnormal detection method, which can identify the 3 types of anomaly: summary timeout, network delay, and data loss. This method ignores the dependency between events and independently examines the abnormal condition of events and ignores the abnormal conditions such as the daily time of bad service and the dissipation of resource. Paper 3 makes an impression analysis on abnormal events collected by 88 online surveillance system of Mescrom in Taiwan academic abnormal events, such as wrong pressure sampled by computer, so as to efficiently deal with abnormal events, but this is method relies on either two micro abnormal events, which is constantly people only focus on abnormal resource concentration event of the job. People only focused on job scanning future events and people 7 to 10 only focused on the abnormal consumption of conscious resource, and people 11 only focus on instantaneous oscillation future and instantaneous abnormal event. They all assume that each event is independent of other elements. Pay attention to the abnormal of events in terms of resource and scaling, but ignore the abnormal caused by the dependency between events. Papers 27 to 31 advance the future qualities of nodes, but they separate the connection between nodes and independently investigate the future characteristics of nodes, ignoring the abnormal connection between nodes. It can be seen that they are still abnormal in the research of cloud service events, which ignores the daily time of bad service and the dependency between elements and rely on manual labeling, which is informative. Waterfall is the current state of cloud in service elements connections. People 12 to 13 rely on manual notion. Give the two types of connection between service without, so as to trace the source of service interruption. Paper 18 only focused on resource competing between jobs. Paper 19 to 21 only focused on dependencies between connections. They all focus on the connection between elements from a single aspect without considering multiple abnormal connections between events from various aspects such as time, resource, and scaling. Papers 22 to 24 can analyze whether there is a connection between elements and give the general characteristics of the connection, but they fail to distinguish the type of connections. Paper 33 and 34, based on surveillance methods, and papers 35 to 37, based on feature selection methods, extract or construct a new low-dimensional feature space in the high-dimensional space to detect the abnormal connection. But due to the unknown and heterogeneity of the abnormal connection, these methods are difficult to ensure that the newly constructed feature space already contains the semantic required for the multi-classification and multi-label abnormal connections. Discover 32. It can be seen that the search on even connections still relies on manual notion, which is inefficient and does not it integrate time, resource scaling, deficiency, and other aspects of the system, and the problem of unclear understanding of multi-classification connection characteristics. The third part to follow is classification. According to the past, it is assumed that there are normal elements, unknown elements, abnormal elements in cloud service units. This article focuses on abnormal element. The cloud service investment classification diagram is shown in Figure 1. We classify cloud service investment into normal elements. So, unknown elements and abnormal elements based on their completion. Abnormal elements include abnormal resource consumption element, data loss element, network data element, instant abnormal element, intense authorization filter element. According to the papers, it can be cloned. It can be cloned. Then the cloud service element connection including normal connection, unknown connection, and a normal connection. There is article found abnormal connection. The cloud service element connection classification diagram is shown in Figure 2. According to the grammatic of cloud service elements, we classify element connection into service connection, job connection, task connection, and instance connection. Among them, some service connection include causal relationship, interaction relationship, temporal relationship. Job connection include competitive relationship, causal relationship. Type connection include dependent relationship between testers. The next thing is to talk about is remission problem and suggestions. We give remain problem and suggestion as shown below. Based on above urgent problem, the proposal system shown in figure is proposed. The applet in Figure 3 represents the activity, and the direct sort line represents the intent. Direct lines starting from hollow rectangle represent inputs, and the directed lines with solid arrows at the end represent intermediate outputs, and the directed lines with hollow arrows at the round represent final outputs. Another of the cloud service filter include 8 activities: cluster, simple selection, train, test, select, feature assessment, correction analyze, and rule reversing adjust. According to the prospective system shown in Figure 3, we give the research scheme. First, explore the adaptive notion. Most of even connection labels, such as the interlabel of connection between events, is given by class tree. Second, another interlabel meaning of the connection between events and get other type of the connection and some characteristics of its connection. Thirdly, part of the creating of all kinds of connections are regardless of semi-pyramid classification rules, such as don't not accept the connection label that start only after the subsequent events have ended. Don't not accept the normal association labels that abnormal end of the subsequent events and abnormal end of previous events. Then, through supervised classification, classify the type of connection between events. Firstly, according to the connection of elements, get more characteristics and law of connections of value elements as well as the precision form of loss and construct the element network. Finally, evaluate about the process and give the evaluation result. Finally is the conclusion. This article reverses the current research status of cloud service in elements and their connections and point out the following three common problems. Deep learning relies on label. Moreover, all elements connections label of cloud service is people's quality the present knowledge of known connections. It is usually manual annotation in advance and then classified. But manual annotation is labor intensive and inefficient. The appliance nature of the label depends on recognition of multi-classification characteristics. However, the current cloud service event connection has not considered time, resource, scaling, and dependencies at the same time, and the problem of unclear understanding of the nature of multi-classification of connection. Missing adjustment labels depends on the understanding of law of multi-classification connection. However, the current research is not clear about the characteristics of multi-classification connection and part of it contains the semantic problems required for multi-classification connection discovery. This is the document cited in this report. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it has been my pleasure to give you my viewpoints on a survey of cloud service elements and their connection. Thank you very much for your kind attention. This concludes my report. Bye bye.